No, 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 no. That's how they used to do this in the 90s. Real cry faces, too. You only gonna catch me doing that in the darkness. What's going on, beautiful people? We are not prepared. I was prepared, and then I started playing with things. Shout out to Fabletics. I'm slowly... You got me, stupid membership. Kasabian Lavoe. I had a song I was gonna play, but unfortunately, I couldn't make it work. But it's my favorite song of mine. My nose itches. It's my favorite verse, and it's from the album Best Man from my artist Ro. Ro was one of my first artists. Ro was awesome. But this song was dope. I'm just gonna throw it on and try to get to the part. That's not the song. One time for the one time for the one time for the one time. One time. Yeah.
Trafficking.
Get entertaining, act my ribs. Scratch that and rewind this.
Hey.
Yep.
It's in my pocket, it's on my wrist, I'm rich. It's in my pocket, it's on my wrist, I'm rich. It's in my pocket, it's on my wrist, round my neck. That's how I took your chick. It's in my pocket, it's on my wrist.
Such a good song.
It's in my pocket.
Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe show. We'll get into it in a second.
It's on my wrist, round my neck. That's how I took your chick.
Okay, the keychain look like $1,000,000, and if your girl look, then she gon' get took. Told you we the flyest, talking see my iron, hit you like Tyson. The way she ride dick, you would think she had a license. The look on your face, priceless. Time is up to everything, but money's over everything. So follow to the West Wing. For one night, we don't need no wedding ring. Bass knock like the popo. She love to go low though. That don't make a ho though. As long as I'm making money, cool with the slow though. Stacks making back in just one show. I look like the newest. Baby, let's do this. I'll be the teacher, you be the student. Hit her with a pop quiz, baby blew through it. You can say she blew it. No, really, she blew it.
Go.
It's in my pocket, it's on my wrist. It's on my pocket, it's on my wrist. It's in my pocket, it's on my wrist. Round my neck, that's how I took your chick.
What's going on? My bad. It's Kasabian Lavoe. All that. Yeah, Adobe. Oh, me and Adobe. They're getting me back for the Code Crush. I promise you, if I can figure out how to get that old free program back, I swear to God. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe show, y'all. My name's Kasabian Lavoe, and I'll be your host with talent on loan from God. It's a beautiful day. It's Monday. It's Mental Health Mondays. My mental health is doing spectacular. Let's get into that before we get into the show. Now, I heard Will Smith one time say to his wife that your happiness comes from you. Like, you supposed to be your own happiness. That shit makes sense to a small degree. That is true. It's each and every one's own right to be happy and make themselves happy. Like, you shouldn't count on no one else to make you happy. So once you learn that in life, that definitely helps with a lot of things. But that doesn't necessarily mean you distance yourself from your partner at all. But it's exciting to watch your partner be happy because of their accomplishments and the things that they do. I don't think Will and Jada did that right, but I hated that advice forever. I just don't like how they did it. But yes, I have an affinity for watching my partner, my spouse, my girl, do things that like she bought a car and shit. She's going to school. That's dope to me. Like ambition. And it makes me want to just get back there and go crazy. Anyway, yes, be happy. I got a raise. I'm actually due for another raise because my annual review came at the same time as when I jumped into this new position. So I'm excited. Another raise this year. I'm starting school. I signed up for Dubai. You want to know why I signed up for Dubai? You want to know why? I hate that I can't pronounce certain words, and y'all know that. And this is going to be one of them. Dubai. My mouth can't say Dubai. So I did a lot of online schooling while I was on the road because I thought that's what I should do in my 20s, right? Hey, during COVID, half the schools that I went to, probably more, were not accredited anymore. They just disappeared. Sorry. So everything that I did, fucking MBA, gone. Interior design, gone. All that shit, gone. For no, like, literally, I paid all that money and nothing. It's just all gone. Hold on. This is like getting hot. And turn the, please. I'm melting. My bad. My allergies have been killing me. Anyway, what was I talking about? I can't remember because I sneezed and my whole body just froze up. Yeah, I'm going to Dubai because all my online certificates and all my shit disappeared. So I got to pick a different school that is legitimate. But that's fun. I'm excited for that because I found I get paid a shitload more if I get this certificate of authenticity looking ass. But scared the shit out of me. It just got so hot. I feel like I'm melting. I feel like I'm as red as my hoodie. Anyway, okay. Thank you. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm dying because it was set up one way and it changed like that. Anyway, starting school, lots of changes. ChatGPT even asked me if I could handle this. I told her, I call her. It's my ChatGPT's a girl. I told her no, I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, let's get into the show's episode. What is it, 522? I believe it's 522. If it's not 522, it's 523. This is Monday. We're live from Las Vegas. My name's Kasabian, and I'll be your host with talent on loan from God. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Of course, ChatGPT writes the intro. We just do the show. So let's see what ChatGPT wrote for us tonight. Tonight, we've got a hold on. I don't even have the teleprompter turned on. I know. I told you I wasn't ready. My allergies. Okay. My son came home today from school because he projectile vomited. Great, right? Now he's got a cold. My nose has been running and then stuffy and running and stuffy all day. I was fine. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, it was 80 degrees out today. It was a beautiful Vegas day, so I really don't understand why my nose is doing this. Anyway, ChatGPT writes the intro. We do the show. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Tonight, we've got a lineup that's straight up wild. So buckle up. I hate when ChatGPT tries to be clever like that. Flip pulled off his 24-hour live show. Okay, I caught some of it. Then I woke up with an asthma attack and saw my brother, Emanny Field, Emanny, for those that don't know him, popping off on somebody. Okay, what a look for the JBP. The JBP hasn't talked about it yet because today's the Patreon episode, so Wednesday we should hear more about this. Emanny did his thing. I'm so proud of him. I put a tear in my eye. I think we're the same age. No, he's older than me. That's my big bro. That's my big bros. Shout out to big bros. He did his thing. It was worth the hype because Flip had been gassing this 24-hour stay in a box thing or stay in the room thing. And it was kind of sketchy because Flip didn't talk too much about it, at least in detail. And that came out of nowhere. So shout out to Emanny. That was dope. Plus, Han from Fast and Furious, the star Sung Kang, was out here making moves like Han in real life. I thought. We'll talk about it because TikTok definitely confused me and made me think that Han was like some criminal mastermind. TikTok be doing that, and it's only because I had asthma attacks. Anyway, then we got to talk about the Grammys. Kendrick Lamar came through like a hurricane, swept it up. But the real question is, did Kanye get kicked out? Because this girl came naked, and she looks like she's being trafficked. Can anybody else see that? I really don't know what to say. On the business side, U.S. just struck a major deal over these tariffs. Literally last weekend, you guys were saying that he's an idiot because of these tariffs. Monday morning, boom, tariffs fixed everything. What does this mean for your pockets and in the outer world? What's going on with the car-pocalypse? It's still unfolding in front of us. Yes, the car industry is still going through a lot of changes. COVID and the effects of COVID are still here affecting us today. We've also got a scam story so crazy that they called it Scamanda, and you won't believe how it went down, and the docuseries is coming to ABC and Hulu. Nuts. Finally, the most unexpected partnership of the year. Honestly, this came out of nowhere. Mustard just cut a deal with Heinz. DJ Mustard just cut a deal with Heinz, the people that make mustard. How fucking dope is that? Bro, it's so dope to see them do shit like this. Like, I'm so blown away that Mustard got this deal. It's so sick. Anyway, don't go anywhere. We're going to break all this down tonight on the Kasabian Lavoe show. And thank you for being here. It's another beautiful day. Again, Mental Health Mondays. It's good to do things. I've always encouraged trying new things. Get out of your comfort zone. Be nervous. It's okay. We're getting older. That's okay too. Trust me, you're going to be much older longer than you're younger. It sucks, but you should get used to it. Like, I'm so excited that my sons are at this age now where they're basically done growing. Like, that's it. This is what you look like forever. Now you just get old. That's it. They're done. Like, 25, that's it. You might grow another inch, my boy, but by the time you hit 25, I get to look at you like this, and it's hilarious because my son has a problem with people saying, "Is that your brother?" He hates that shit. I find it hilarious. Hilarious. Anyway, if you saw the Grammys, can I just say this was probably one of the better Grammys that I've seen in quite some time. I don't know if it was like the way it was set up or it felt good. Maybe the seating, I don't know, but was it just me? But it had a livelier like thing going on. So just overall, the Grammys were awesome. I was highly, highly impressed with the lineup. Just the way it was shot. It was great. It was really great. So first off, hats off for that. Enjoyed it. Kendrick sweeping, though, basically put the nail in the coffin. I don't care what nobody says. When you win a beef in this fashion, it goes down in history. This goes hand in hand with the Bridge Is Over and that like the epic beef that started all beef. And I can't even say that's well, I guess it is because it's the first beef. Like the Bronx versus Queensbridge is like, that shit is historic. That was David and Goliath. And now Kendrick versus Drake. Kendrick won. Single-handedly, no questions asked, no holds barred. What Kendrick Lamar accomplished was short of amazing. Short of amazing. Beyonce won her country album. Shout out to Beyonce. Dolce looked amazing. Did y'all see Dolce? I like her. Yeah, I like her. Crocodile Dundee looking ass. Did Ye get kicked out? I heard he didn't. They were upset that his girl was naked. She looked like a pernil with titties. It's crazy. How did this lady come out the house like this? I don't know. I'm not with it. This shit looks like some 1980s pimping, 1960s pimping. This shit is crazy to me. It's really breaking my brain. To go back and pause, just to go back and reiterate what occurred last night with Kendrick. Dr. Dre was seen high-fiving Lucian Grain when Kendrick won his last and swept that whole night. That's interesting. The lawsuit is with Lucian. Like, Drake is suing the person that basically put most of the money in his pocket. And they just gave the highest prestige and the highest award in music to Kendrick Lamar. This is amazing. It really is. And for all the haters and the malls out there that think that Drake is so great, this doesn't mean that Drake can't make good music. This just means that Drake has to never, ever, ever speak tough again. That's it, bro. You lost. You can speak tough with somebody else. Go try that shit with somebody's little homie, but don't try no big homies right now. You got quieted down. That's all. That's all. I read a story on, so I've had asthma attacks past couple nights. I've been up in the middle of the night. I ended up reading crazy ass stories on TikTok. One of the stories that I read was a native tribe that lived inside of a crack in the Grand Canyon. You literally walked the edge of the Grand Canyon, and it was a crack that was probably 15 feet deep. That's hilarious. And they've developed an entire city there where they could see people for miles and miles and miles. Bro, it blew me away that I saw this shit. I was so invested for hours watching this. So my asthma attack led me to that weird, I guess, I don't even know what they were called. Damn, I didn't even learn the name of the of the tribe. Either way, wild story. So get on TikTok and go find the native tribe that lived in the face of the Grand Canyon. Nuts. Then I caught this story of Han from Tokyo Drift, which his name isn't Han, but it's Han in the movie, and I love Han, and it's a term of endearment. Don't mean it to be disrespectful, but Sung Kang supposedly was arrested for laundering money and stealing, literally, and I really thought it was, odd because it sounded like the character from Fast and Furious 1. They stolen goods, laundering money. They broke into his house, or the police came to the house on a Sunday and embarrassed him in front of his family. I'm like, damn, that shit sound weird. But it's 2 a.m. I got my asthma machine going. I'm reading this shit. I'm like, oh my God, Han, why are you in jail? No. What is happening in 2025? I Googled this shit for 3 days. I even called the police department. Han ain't go to jail for shit, you lying motherfuckers. I was looking everywhere, up and down, sideways for that. That was crazy. Shout out to Flip the Network. Queen's Flip did a 24-hour live stream in a room with a couple of some pretty important people. I saw AD. Shout out to AD. There was some girls. I don't know them girls. Shout out to them girls. That dude that got punched in the face. My brother Emanny. Listen, the clip alone, priceless. It went viral. Flip did it again. Great product. The shit looked hilarious. I'll try to catch the chopped up version. I don't got 24 hours in me to do, bro. I'm sorry. I can't do that shit. So send me the highlights. I saw Emanny going crazy. That was dope. That's all I needed. I appreciate that. I know he didn't want to hurt him, but he still did it. That's why it was funny. No. My nose, I'm telling you, my nose. Okay, let's get into these stories. It's been an interesting week to watch what's going on in the Capitol, and to watch what's happening with the world. When Trump says he's going to do something, he really does it. But I love to watch the turnaround, right? On Friday, he's a moron. I can't believe he's doing this. This is going to ruin the economy. Come today, they all agreed, and they're like, all right, chill. Let's see what we could do. Excuse me. My asthma's going to whoop my ass tonight. All right. Trump hits pause on the tariffs, but there's a catch. Here's the thing. The fact that he did it and has already come to a deal or some type of negotiation shows that it worked. Trump just put a 30-day hold on a steep tariff for Mexico and Canada. But in exchange, both countries had to step up their border enforcement, and this is a real win. Or is this just going to cause a delay for later? I feel like this is a win. In all reality, Trump's biggest beef is that they're not doing their part. He's always felt like we do too much. I agree. So when you hear threats from Canada or Mexico stating that they're not going to trade with us, who cares? We can provide for ourselves. I know it seems scary, but I promise you, we can provide for ourselves. Global economics is what has made things seem as if America can't figure shit out. But no, that's not true. We really don't need you. Relax. Let's work together, but you got to do your part. That's all Trump's been saying since day one. Do your part. No, I got hiccups. This is great. It's like a fucking total storm of shit. Stories out of Reuters. U.S. President Donald Trump suspended his threat of steep tariffs on Mexico and Canada on Monday, agreeing to a 30-day pause to return for, well, here's one thing. Hold on. It's more than just a 30-day pause to come back and see if everything works out, because I just want everybody to understand the fact that he did it and there was negotiation that worked. He might not even put these tariffs on him. It's just to get him to come to the table and talk so that he can get his way and negotiate. Does he really want Canada to be the 51st state? I think he does. There's no way that America is going to gain 300 million people, so we just got to eat up Canada and eat up Mexico, and we'll just call it America, and we'll run the whole shit, and it'll give us like 600 million people. I think there's only like 100 million in Mexico. Am I wrong? There ain't many. U.S. tariffs on China are still due to take effect within hours, but both the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and the Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said that they had agreed to the bolstered border enforcement efforts to respond to Trump's demand crackdown on immigration, drug smuggling, and it would pause that 25% tariff due to take effect on Tuesday. So the 30 days starts tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Give him a chance. I think the guy knows what he's doing. He's pretty aggressive with these things, but it works. Even if at the end it's a 2% tariff, it's better than what we had before. And if he gets rid of taxes, income taxes, and we really are able to live off of tariffs, as an American, I'm so down for that. Okay? Who the fuck would say no to that? In quotations, as president, it is my responsibility to ensure the safety of all Americans, and I'm doing just that. I am very pleased with this initial outcome, and that's what Trump said today on social media. I agree. I think this is a great thing. How is this not a good thing? The fact that he did it. He went out there, said, okay, this is what we want. Work with us, or we're going to hit you over the head. They're working with him. I don't know. Like, you can't get mad when they're working with him. Oh, my bad. If they didn't work with him, what would you expect? What type of chaos would you expect to ensue? Serious. What would be the chaos? Cars. I'm a car guy. I literally talk about cars all the time. I'm to the point now where I don't even want to deal with cars anymore. But COVID definitely caused a lot of issues with the chip shortage, the supply shortage, and then just the fact that loans, inflation. I mean, it's so many bad things that have occurred to the car market. But the crisis isn't over, and the car-pocalypse continues. Car prices have hit a record high after the pandemic, but now the crisis is unfolding as more drivers are upside down on their loans than ever. Could this be a signal for a beginning of a full-blown car market crash? I don't see the car market crashing. It's odd how they keep it afloat because it's such a need. They're just robbing us at the door. Business Insider. 4 years after a pandemic inventory crunch sent car prices to record highs, the number of drivers who can't afford their car loans is on the rise, worrying dealers who say they will only compound a growing affordability problem in the market. Imagine, not only are cars being more expensive, we're making less money, and our monthly payments are higher than ever as well. So yeah, you have an expensive car, but you don't even get the luxury of having a low payment. That's awesome. The share of trade-ins with negative equity, meaning the owner owes much more than their loan on their car is worth, is hovering at about 25% as of the end of 2024. 25%, a quarter of your loan is just made up money. It's worth attached to nothing. You just owe nothing. That's insane. If you got a if you owe $20K on your thing, on your thing, if you owe $20K on your note, you literally have to eat 5 G's. Just eat them here. Wow. That's like, and then you have what, a 22% loan or some crazy. Have you seen those numbers? I see those stupid videos on TikTok. It's a thing. The amount of customers that are underwater on their loans is also on the rise. According to Edmunds, the average amount owed reached an all-time high at the end of 2024 at $6,838. If you're behind seven, let's just call it $7,000. That should be your year's worth of car payment. Like $7,000 is insane. And then you're telling me that's negative equity anyway. So not only are you behind $7,000, but you got about $5,000 that ain't worth a fuck. Oh, that just hurts. Car prices have been on the rise for the better part of a decade, but they reached the fever pitch between 2021 and 2022. The COVID effects are going to hurt for so much longer than just when it was COVID. These loans, these cars, the banks that let out the money, it never made any sense. MSRP on vehicles was $40,000. For example, the EV, the Niro, the Kia Niro was priced at like $32,000. If you go to the dealership or went to the dealership when it first came out, you couldn't get it for less than $70,000. The car still ain't worth $30,000, but they wanted $70,000. They doubled the price right out the door, and people would just go and just willingly pay it because they want a car. I'm good. I can't do it. I'm fighting now because the e-tron and I might be saying too much anyway, but I don't know if I want the new e-tron. I think the old e-tron is working fine. And the price has gone up. Car-pocalypse. I hope it ends soon. I hope they figure it out.
Oh God.
29% fucking interest.
Okay.
You imagine? Oh my God. Those are crazy numbers.
Only when you.
Everybody, Scamanda. She fooled the internet with a fake cancer diagnosis. Yeah. Couldn't even read it. I was pretty sick just thinking about it because my mother has cancer. I'm not okay with that. I'm a cancer survivor myself. I had melanoma when I was in high school. She faked cancer. She scammed her followers for over $100,000 and became the ultimate internet fraud. Now she's a docuseries, exposing the shocking story of Scamanda and how she pulled it all off for so long. This is so intense. Now, I got this out of Vice, but the docuseries is an ABC docuseries. It'll be on Hulu. So, let's pay attention to when it comes out. We'll watch it like a family, and we'll come back and discuss. A new docuseries is investigating how Christian mommy blogger Amanda Riley, now known as Scamanda, duped her followers of more than $100,000 after faking cancer. Scamanda is a 4-part ABC News studio special focused on crimes of Amanda Riley. Riley's scams began in 2012 when she launched her blog titled Lymphoma Can Suck It, falsely claiming that she had been diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. What a bitch. Included on her blog was a donation button where followers could send her money to help with Scamanda's fictitious treatments between September 2012 all the way to January 2019. 2012 till 2019. Holy shit. When this drops on ABC, we'll come back and we'll cover it like a family and we'll discuss because I am very interested in what the fuck. How do you even get like the nerve of you? I want to go donate my time to go help people. And I think cancer patients and things of that nature will be really good for me. And it scares the shit out of me because I'm scared. Mortality is like terrifying, right? Seeing people that are going through it because I'm ¿Cómo está esa madre? What's that called? What's that called when you feel like what other people feel? I'm an empath. It fucks me up. But that is sick. I can't even fake being a little sick. You know, when you don't feel good, you're like, oh, I think I'm sick. I don't even like doing that. Like, that's weird to me. Because I want to be full-blown sick. I want to watch Jerry Springer. I want to watch Disney movies and shit like that sick. Not so sick. You went around for damn near 10 years telling people you had cancer, you crazy shit. That's insane. Wow, bro. Anyway, shout out to DJ Mustard, man. I'm so proud of Mustard. Shout out to the West Coast. DJ Mustard definitely leveled up with this Heinz collab. From beats to burgers, DJ Mustard landed a deal with Heinz as new title, Chief Mustard Officer. I don't even know what that means. This is probably one of the dopest flexes in condiment history, though. Seriously. Like, I must admit. Stories out of today. 2025 just might be the year ketchup is unsurpassed by its yellow sidekick. On February 3rd, Heinz announced a collaboration with Grammy-winning producer Mustard to create a special edition sauce. Now, Heinz has bestowed Mustard with a new title in addition to the record produced by DJ Chief Mustard Officer. Okay, is he making a beat with them too? Because is that what they're doing? In quotes, real ones know that there are two legendary mustards. Mustard! Okay, I'm not doing that. Is out there. And then Heinz wrote in a press release adding that during the Grammys on February 2nd, the pair officially dropped the Mustard and Mustard collaboration with a dedicated commercial. That's dope. Shout out to DJ Mustard. Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to everybody that won last night. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. I think it was an amazing night for hip hop. Shout out to SZA. She looked great. She's one of my favorites. I don't care so much for like the fake drama, right? I want to see the new music for this year and I'm excited. But this is a great time for hip hop. Shout out to Kendrick for what he did. It's a beautiful thing. I'm excited. What a great year. Like, I'm genuinely happy for what's to come. Today's show wasn't the greatest because it was a kerfuffle per usual, but I loved it. I'll see y'all this week. But my name is Kasabian. Live in the moment, don't live in the past. Be safe, stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Let's go. I promise if I wasn't so tired, it'd be a lot tighter, but it was weak. I ain't gonna lie. My bad. I apologize.
All these young boys want 1 million views.
1 million views.
Spent $1 million on my fucking view.
Wah.
I work hard for these views.
Jordan said he only tells his friends that I do music because it's good.
Life I live, I just write
I'm
about.
gonna slap the shit out of him.
Really talking shit, I die about it. You say the same thing, but I really doubt it. When it come time, shout to Master P, I'm bowdy.
Yeah.
You fuck with me, I'm
All right, y'all. My name is Kasabian. Live in the moment, don't live in the past. Be safe, stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you.
kid. I'm always down for that action, but don't add up. That's just simple subtraction. I'm always on the move. I got
not
the
it?
traction. Yeah.